Alright guys, welcome to a new video, and now we're back to a racing game. Let me tell you guys a little personal story. I just came back from the Brazilian Grand Prix in São Paulo, Interlagos, and yeah, for the Formula 1 race. It was awesome and I'm very hyped. I came back, I just wanted to record something related to racing again. And so I chose to showcase this awesome game, which is Automobilista 2. And why is it so special? This one is especially special to our Brazilian friends, most of my audience, because this game is developed by Brazilians and in a way for Brazilians. What I mean is, for example, I'm from Curitiba, and here you have the Curitiba track, which very sadly is closed now, but I mean, it's exactly the same track back in the days. And you have all these Brazilian tracks, and that is because you have the whole Brazilian stock car championship mapped in this game. So yeah, as you can see, we have since 2019, since 1999, but since 2019 we have all the Brazilian stock car cars, which is awesome, until I think 2024. So this one is the actual this year's stock car, and you also have so many other Brazilian things. Let me find the Fusca Cup. Formula Junior, Fusca. you can do a Fusca championship. You can race with a Gol, which is a Brazilian car, Passat. You have all this awesome Brazilian motorsport. Basically, the half of the game is for Brazilian stuff. But the coolest thing of all is the special attention they gave to Formula 1. So you have, basically, this is the best simulator that you can find if you want to play historic F1 races with historical F1 cars. So this one, for example, McLaren M23, which was used by Emerson Fittipaldi. Then you also have the BT49 Brabham, as well as the Brabham BT52. This one was driven by Nelson Piquet. He won the championship. This one by Niki Lauda. And of course, you have the Senna cars. Where is it? MP4, one of the basically the most famous F1 car of all time. And so yeah, this is basically why I like this game so much. You can race with Senna's MP4 in the Curitiba track, as well as many historic tracks. So here we have Interlagos, but you have the Interlagos 1991, which was a bit different, and the Interlagos 1976, which was the, like, for example, where Emerson Fittipaldi used to run. And then what else? You also have your classic Europeans one, Hockenheimring, Jacarépagua, the Brazilian F1 track for during the 1980s. Monza, one of Nurburgring. Where is Nurburgring? Nurburgring. So yeah, the classic Nurburgring, both the full layout as well as only the GP. But yeah, with that said, let's do some showcase runs so that you guys can see how cool it looks. I wanna do a stock car race just for the fun of it. Where is the stock car? Brazilian stock car. Let's get the 2024 car. Cruise in Curitiba. I mean, honestly, if you can find any other game where the Curitiba racetrack is implemented officially, not by a mod, I don't know, you win the bet, but it's so cool. But alright, here we are in our stock car. Exactly the same as the ones they are driving today. Alright. This game is pretty hard. There's no assistant on, only the ones that come with the car already. And I'm pretty bad at this Curitiba track because there's some nasty corners. Yeah. I'm gonna try and put a replay view for you guys. Oh. The tires are still very cold. Such a loud car. I always miss this corner. Fun fact, guys, before I continue. This tree that you see right in front of me in Curitiba, in Brazil, we call it an araucaria, which is a native tree from here. It's also basically, I think, on the flag of the city or in the flag of Paraná. Yeah, I only managed to come to this racetrack personally once, or I think twice in my life, to see the Porsche Cup. Actually, twice. Yeah, one day I came to see the Porsche Cup, which was very nice, and then a second time I came with my father to watch the closing event, goodbye event. There are many people that brought their cars, like old Civics, and we managed to get a lap in a friend's Golf GTI. And yeah, this was basically the goodbye. But yeah, alright, so not to get this video too long, let's get for another car and another track. Guys, something I forgot to show is that you also have all the official liveries for many of the cars. So yeah, if you wanna find the one that you cheer for some reason because you like Blau a lot, it's here. Sem Parar is here. There's some funny ones. Let me look for a bit. Europharma, Web Motors. Yeah, but what I really like is the old ones. So you can have the original, very old 1979 stock car. But anyways, let's go for the BT52 Brabham in the old Interlagos circuit. Yeah. Why this car? Why I like it so much? It's one of the crazy F1 cars when they had no limits. This is basically the craziest of them all in my head because it was a turbo car. So, for example, Niki Lauda's car was naturally aspirated and it managed to turn a little bit better, but it only had 526 horsepower. And this one was one of the first cars with turbos, so it had 910 horsepower. It broke a lot. Every two other racers the car would break, and the turbo lag is insane. It's an insane car, but I really like it, so I want to showcase it to you. And yeah, Brazil managed to get a world title with this car, so it's a cool one. Alright, so here we are. I'm gonna try and do a slow lap first because the tires are gonna be very cold. Yeah. And I mean, look at where the feet is. Like, his feet is basically in the end of the car. It's really another time. It's a very hard car to drive. Mostly because of the turbo and because the brakes are so bad. And pay attention as well to the attention they gave to the original sponsors. So you have like Milboro. You have some Brazilian originals like Copersucar. It says Copersucar helps Brazil, and it was from Emerson's. And yeah, it's also very interesting to see how much the track changed, right? Because this is the old Interlagos layout. Some parts are still the same, but basically in the middle is a whole other track. The corners are very much more open due to the car's very low downforce back in the days. It's a much more flowing track. Be very careful not to lock the brakes. And if you look closely to my left, you can see this like this net. I'm gonna try and stop here. So this thing here to my left was to stop the pilots from hitting the barrier, which was a good idea until one day an F1 pilot crashed and he was stuck over there and the car was on fire and no one could take him out, and so this idea proved not to be the most efficient one and they removed it. But yeah, it's just interesting to see how they all try to improve the safety, but it was still a long way from what it is today. Okay, so this part of the track is the same as today. This part they maintained. I really wish I could have seen this in person. As I said, I was in the São Paulo Grand Prix, Formula 1 Brazil Grand Prix, and Lewis Hamilton did some laps with McLaren's MP4, and I mean it was only like about 5 laps, but it was very emotional. To be able to see the McLaren in person, it was priceless, and the sound was amazing. Yeah, so we managed to finish 1 lap. As you can see, there's no Senna S curve, S to Senna. Back in the day, that curve didn't exist. This one I think is supposed to be the reta oposta. Almost crashed. Such a hard car to drive. You need to be focused the whole time, and you almost never accelerate full throttle until you are like in 3rd or 4th gear. See. Oh god. Yeah, turbo lag got me. And yeah, of course, I was doing like test day, for example, but you also have, of course, races and championships, like official championships that the game provides. So you have sprint races, Porsche Cup, International GT with real modern cars, GT1, all that fun stuff. And well, for my international audience, not only for the Brazilian ones, so you also have many historic cars. So for example, you have the modern cars, right? So this one is the current GT3 for you guys. You have Group A. Where is Group A? Group C. Group C was crazy. All these cars were insane. GT Classics, some old Porsches, karts, the M1. There's a long story about this car. It's also pretty fun. I think this one, is it this one? I mean, there's one that I know that it's Australian. Yeah, this one. This one is such a funny one. So basically, I think, I may be wrong, but I think in Australia they have this like mini version of GT cars, which is basically like their version of stock cars. And this image is not incorrect. I mean, it's really a like pocket version of a Camaro. But yeah, so let's do a DTM, old school DTM with the original Mercedes and original BMW M3 in Nurburgring, and this time let's do it as an actual race. Alright guys, so let's go for the actual race. The Opala stock cars are right behind me because I'm leaving last, so I'm gonna let them overtake me and then start racing. Also, I really would like to give you guys an outside view, but I'm too bad at racing from the outside. Okay, so let's go. It's because when driving with the wheel, driving from the outside view, it's not so easy. You lose all your sense of force feedback. Alright, the stock cars are gone, already passed them, and now for my same class opponents. For those of you that don't know, the DTM, I think it's Deutsche Touring, I don't know what the M stands for, Meisterschaft maybe. It was one of the most famous normal car, stock car races of that time. And it delivered us this BMW M3, which is my favorite BMW in general. And yeah, I may be wrong here, but just the same way that in Brazil we have stock car, in Germany they used to have the DTM with some very good races. They had some so it's a BMW and a Mercedes right in front of me. The AI is very good. This game receives a lot of compliments in the reviews because of the AI. It's not perfect. Artificial intelligence has not yet dominated us, but it's pretty aggressive and fast. And it's currently set to maximum, I think. So yeah, it's a pretty hard AI. You see, it's very hard to overtake them. The AI really fights you. Most of the time in a clear way. Sometimes it just hits you in the back and makes you spin. Come on. I'm struggling a lot to overtake them, and I only have 2 more laps to win. This reminds me of the Gran Turismo 4 days where you always launch it last and you had to overtake everyone in a few laps. The force feedback feels amazing. I really like it. Works very well with the G29 wheel. I'm gonna leave you guys to listen to the sound a bit. I'm gonna turn up the sound a lot. Pure magic. I feel like the Mercedes has a bit more power than the BMW because it really catches up on the straights. But I get them on the braking. Okay, last lap. Oh no, I don't want to spin. Almost spun. On the bottom right, you can see the tires, and my tires are starting to wear a bit. and you can feel the car losing the rear a lot more, and it also doesn't have so much grip on the front end. Okay, in the inside, come on. Pushed him outside. Oh no, the Mercedes is coming from behind. Okay, managed to do it. Full focus here on the last part of the last lap. Let's see if we can catch up with that bunch for the final sector. Last corners almost done. Wanna catch them. Come on. Don't hit me. Come on, a little bit more. I won't be able to get him, I don't think. So close. All right. Whew. Cool race. Alright guys, so to end the video, let's do a 1991 Formula 1 race. I'm going with the McLaren MP4, which was Ayrton Senna's car. These races are very hard. It's very hard to actually do a race with these old Formula 1s. So yeah, wish me luck. I'm not going to be talking too much because I really need to concentrate. Let's go. Oh, not off to such a good start, sorry. You guys didn't see that. Okay, good start, good start. Managed to get a lot of positions. Took them all from the outside. Small crash in the beginning, but aside from that, all good, all good. Oh god. Oh. Almost spun. Almost. Tried to overtake there, but didn't manage to do it. Alright, managed to do at least one lap. 2 more laps to go. Oh no, I think I think he hit me from behind. Damn it. Very lucky I actually survived. I got the damage turned off. Otherwise it would be impossible to record this race without too many attempts. Right, things are calming down a little bit, not so much chaos anymore. Come on, you're too slow. Let me get... Okay. Approaching the final lap now. Let's try and catch up with those guys ahead. Oh god, oh god. Come on. Messed up the gearing. All right, so stressful. No, 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 no. Not like this. No, I can't believe it. No. On the final straight. God damn it. I can't believe it. What a shame. It was the last corner and I lost concentration, thought the race was over, and then managed to spin in the last corner. But anyways, so yeah guys, this was it. Automobilista, my favorite historical racing game. Really recommend it. And if you watched until here, thank you for watching. See you on the next one.